राज्यं न च भारकारि व्यये कृते वर्धत एव नित्यं विद्याधनं सर्वधन प्रधानम्. Knowledge is best of all wealth. No thief can steal it, no king can forcibly snatch it, no brother can distribute it, and there is no extra burden of this wealth. Quality education enables people to develop all of their attributes and skills and achieve their potential as human beings and members of the society. This UN SDG 4 aims at ensuring inclusive and quality education to promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. This goal also ensures that all boys and girls complete their free primary and secondary education by 2030. It also aims at providing affordable vocational training to eliminate gender and wealth disparities and to achieve universal access to a quality higher education. But estimates show that among 59 million children, 1 in 5 of them had dropped out, and recent trends suggest that 2 in 5 of them will never set a foot in a classroom. The Sustainable Development Goals clearly recognize that this gap must be closed. Now, let us analyze some challenges in bringing up quality and parity in education. Marginalization and poverty. For children who still do not have access to education, it is notably because of persisting inequality and marginalization. Educational marginalization is not only an outcome, but a process through which individuals are systematically denied their right to acquire social or academic capabilities through education. Financial defect of developing countries. Despite of additional funding needs, 2/3 of low and low middle income countries have in fact cut their public educational budgets. Since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, according to the new joint World Bank UNESCO. Disadvantaged by gender. Over 132 million young girls around the world are left disadvantaged for being born a female and are left out of school. In the developing world, 1 in 3 of them are forced to marry before the age of 18 and as a result are removed out of school. Gender equality is a global priority for UNESCO and inextricably linked to its efforts to support the right to education and support the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. Wars and conflicts. Over 61 million children do not have access to schools and teachers. Why? Because of wars and conflicts, they have destroyed their schools and made the teachers and students to flee. People who lack education have trouble getting ahead in life, have poor health, and are poorer than the well-educated. Major effects of lack of education are poor health, lack of a voice, shorter lifespan, unemployment, exploitation, and gender inequality. Poor quality education is leading to poor learning outcomes in India, ultimately pushing children out of the education system and leaving them to vulnerable child labor, violence, and abuse. Many classrooms are still characterized by teacher-centered rote learning, corporal punishment, and discrimination. The UN has identified 10 targets in this respect to create awareness and ensure quality education. And some of them are: eliminate all discrimination in education, expand higher education scholarships in developing countries, build safe and inclusive schools, increase the supply of qualified teachers in developing countries, and education for sustainable development and global citizenship. How do we ensure quality education for all? There are 5 ways in which we can build quality education in all locations, and I call it PARAM. Param. P. Put classroom running and curriculum building in the hands of the community. A. Awareness. Build awareness among adults and children about the importance of knowledge and education. R. Raise standards for teachers. Studies have found that underqualified teachers are tied to poor outcomes for students. But the good thing is, this is one of the most straightforward areas where policymakers can have a great impact. They must clarify standards for teachers, seeking licenses, and raise standards in the areas where the student outcomes are the lowest. A. Acknowledge and address overcrowding. This process must be ongoing, and maintenance will be necessary. As the new housing developments can force shifts in school capacities. M. Make funding schools a priority. If policymakers and school officials come together to attract and retain teachers at such schools, children with greater educational needs will benefit from improved teaching quality. I would like to end with the following lines. Ensuring quality education should be the priority of every nation, for therein lies the key to transformation by putting an end to all kinds of discrimination and domination. It is only possible to mutual cooperation that we can build a foundation for our next generation. Thank you, everyone.
Hi, I'm Hemavati, parent of Kavana M, residing at Bangalore. My daughter was enrolled to Indian Academy of Public Speaking, and I'm very happy for having taken the decision of enrolling Kavana to this course of public speaking. I find lots of changes in Kavana's public speaking skills, and I'm very happy, and thanks to IAPS. Thank you so much.